Are you struggling to stay consistent in your workout routine? Do you ever wonder why some people get amazing results from their workouts and others don't? What if I told you that the secret isn't in what exercises you do, but in how you do them? Stay tuned as I reveal 3 tips that'll improve your fitness, help you stay consistent, and transform your body in the process while I take you through a week of workouts with me. Good morning and buenos dias, fam. I've been a runner my whole life and I've been strength training for the past 9 years. And in that time, I've learned 3 ways that have helped me stay consistent at the gym and transform my body. Number 1, you only need 3 exercises per muscle group. Number 2, go slow and controlled on each exercise. Number 3, make sure that you do warm-up sets. This is a beginner-friendly video, but there's also a lot that you can take from this if you're more advanced in your training or you've already been exercising for a while. I'm going to show you how I implement those 3 tips in my weekly workout split and explain what muscle groups I exercise. Implementing this in my fitness routine has helped me stay consistent for over 2 years and see a massive difference in my physique. So prepárate, because it's about to get interesting.
Okay, so Monday is leg day. Specifically, I'm targeting glutes and hamstrings. First and foremost, I start with mobility and dynamic stretches. You can find some examples on Pinterest or YouTube, or you can check out a short that I have where I go through in detail what my leg day dynamic stretches are, and I'll link it in the description. Make it a habit to stretch before you start your workout. It's gonna make a huge difference. Okay, so throughout this workout, you're gonna see all 3 tips in motion. The first tip is you only need 3 exercises at the gym per muscle group, and that's it. So in this exercise and for today's workout, I'm starting off with barbell back squats, then I'm doing good mornings, and then I'm finishing it off with hamstring curls. You can switch out the good mornings for lunges if you're just starting out, because good mornings, the form is a little bit more advanced. You'd have to study it for a while before you can actually execute it properly. But if you want to go for it, then I absolutely recommend it. The second tip that you're also going to see here is that I'm doing 2 warm-up sets before I actually start my exercise and my working weight. The only time I'm not doing a warm-up set is for the last exercise, because at that point, I feel like my glutes and my hamstrings are pretty much warmed up. Tuesdays, I train biceps and shoulders. And again, I will be doing 2 sets of warm-ups for all of these exercises, except for the last one, because at that point, my shoulders and my biceps are already pretty much warmed up. The exercises we're doing today are only 3, as always, and it's dips, dumbbell presses, and bicep curls. Remember that the other tip is to make sure that you're going slow and controlled on each repetition. This is what people mean when they say mind-muscle connection. You want to make sure that you're intentionally feeling the muscle and that you're picturing it in your mind that you're supposed to be using for that exercise. And this is true of any muscle group and of any exercise that you do. For dumbbell press, for example, I'm making sure to be picturing and feeling the burn on my shoulders and biceps when I'm trying to lift. Thursdays, we train back and core. So I start with cable rows, then I'm moving to wide grip lat pull downs, and I'll finish it off with core exercises. I will do my 2 warm-up sets as always, and then move into the working sets. And by working sets, I just mean those are the sets that I'm actually counting for that exercise. So for example, I'll do the 2 warm-up sets, those don't count, and then I will start and I will do 5 to 10 repetitions of a moderately difficult weight for me for 4 sets. That's what I actually track. Once that's done, I'll move into the wide grip lat pull down, same as before. Make sure that I'm going slow and controlled with each repetition and that I feel the burn on my back. Especially with this exercise, you want to avoid using your biceps because then you're working out the wrong body part. Finally, I will do core exercises, and I only do 1, which is what I'm doing here, and it's great for hypertrophy. If you don't know what that means, I'll explain it in more detail in a short or in another video. And so my ab exercise is these leg raises, and I'll do 20 reps for 4 sets, and that's it. Friday, we train quads. Don't be fooled, because quad day also focuses and targets the glutes as long as you're doing slow and controlled exercises, and you're doing a full range of motion, which basically means you're stretching all the way. First, I will start with hack squats and with no weight on the rack because we're doing our 2 warm-up sets. If you're new to the gym, you can do dumbbell squats instead, where you hold a dumbbell in front of you while you do the squat if you don't feel comfortable with hack squats. After that, I'll move into the leg press, and here, if you want to get a bigger focus on your quads, you're going to place your feet closer and lower on the plate. Again, I'll do my 2 warm-up sets with no weight, and then I'll rack the plates at a weight that's moderately difficult for me, and get started with 4 sets of working weight. And finally, finish off strong with leg extensions. If you've been doing the workouts right so far, you've been going slow and controlled, you've been getting that full range of motion when you're squatting all the way down, ass to grass, then your quads should be on absolute fire and you won't need a warm-up set when you're doing the leg extensions. And for that reason, I just go straight into my working sets and again, go slow and controlled on every exercise. Thank you guys so much for joining this week of workouts. I hope you liked it, and I'll see you in the next video.
Cuando no contestaba, baby, acuérdate que en esos días fríos te serví de abrigo. Me mataste por dentro tú diciéndome